This is a message to the people of Nigeria. Even though I'm not there with you in the physical, we've been making some tangible efforts to try and support your protests on the ground. I know it's getting to a stage where things are heating up and tensions are high, but in my prayers at night, I'm praying for peace and positivity, because I know the people on the ground aren't trying to be heard for their own benefit. It's in benefit of the next generation. Me, myself, I've had to take time to understand the issues that people in Nigeria are facing. And why sometimes I'm silent is because I've learned my silence can't be misquoted. So me and my family and my close friends have been trying to do some tangible things, and we're organizing many care packages for the people on the ground. So even though I'm in my training camp and we're in London, we can support you guys from a distance. December the 12th, I'm competing, and after that, I'm going to try and make some plans to come out to Nigeria and meet some of my friends and family and meet some of the people trying to make some long-lasting change. But for sure, from London and far and wide, your voices are definitely being heard. So keep on pushing, keep on striving. You have my support through and through. My ears and my eyes have been opened. I understand the issue you guys are facing. And for some people, what I'm going to do alone is going to be enough. And for some, it may not be enough. But together, as we hold hands and push for a better change, we will all move forward in a positive direction. So keep on pushing. Your voices have definitely landed on my ears, and you definitely have my support. God bless.
I'm sad and heartbroken. I don't know where to start from. I'm not the kind of guy that talks about politics, but I can't keep quiet anymore for what is going on back home in Nigeria. I would say, Nigerian government, you guys are a shame to the world for killing your own citizens, sending military to the street to kill unarmed protesters because they are protesting for their rights. It's uncalled for. Today, 20th of October 2020, you people will be remembered in the history as the first government that sent military to the city to start killing their own citizens. I am ashamed of this government. We are tired of you guys, and we can't take this anymore. I'm calling the UK government, calling all those leaders in the world to please see what is going on in Nigeria and help us, help the poor citizens. The government are killing their own citizens. We are calling you guys, the UN, to see to the matters. And I want to call my brothers and sisters back home to remain safe. Be indoors, please don't come out, because these governments, they are killers, and they will keep killing if the world did not talk about this. God bless you all, and remain safe. One Nigeria, we move.
Afrobeat in the news, people. Guys, I'm sure you guys must have seen the clip from Joshua as well as Ighalo. I'm not going to try to recount whatever they said. I'm just going to try to say my mind pretty much, because I am as much affected by what is going on in Nigeria as much as any other person. Even though I didn't lose close friends or family, I still feel completely terrible about what's going on right there. And for those people that lost their life over a peaceful protest, I feel very terrible about it. Because at the end of the day, we are all the new generations, and we're trying to stand for the right thing. We're trying to make our country better so that the next generation coming after us would not see life the way we saw it. We don't want to be like the old generations, the ones that failed us off. So we want to do better. But it's just unfortunate that these so-called old generations, they don't want to let go of power. They still want to find a way to ruin our generation. It's just continuing. Like, they pretty much feel like they own the country. They feel like they're in charge, and they just keep ruining things more and more. Whenever we try to stand up, we try to fight, we try to make our nation great, they're just there. They're just like enemies of progress. They're just there constantly trying to hinder things, to ruin things, to make things worse, all for their benefit and the benefit of their family. And right now, they're killing people in broad daylight. They're turning off cameras, waiting for it to get dark, and they're deploying military officials. These are like military men that are supposed to be fighting wars or supposed to be in a military front, deploying them on citizens, like killing citizens in broad daylight. These guys, they have no regards for human life anymore. To them, an average Nigerian life is just nothing. They can kill and get away with it, and no justice whatsoever is served. That's just what we have to deal with on a daily basis. The average Nigerian life is worth nothing. Somebody can get killed for anything, and you don't have to be even at the wrong place at the wrong time. You can be at the right place observing a peaceful protest. This is a peaceful be one of the safest places to be, because the government is supposed to protect her citizens when they are observing a peaceful protest. But guess what? Not in Nigeria. There's complete disregard for rule of law and whatsoever. So these guys, these old cargoes, these old fools, these old so-called leaders feel like they can do whatever and get away with it. If not for the fact that you had people there with iPhones, with cameras and all this stuff, that these same SARS officials are trying to take away from these people, nobody would be able to see the kind of atrocity they perpetrated today, the kind of evil that these guys did today. It's just very sad that this is happening right now. I hope more Nigerians get to speak out about this, because we have our voice. That is all we have right now, especially now that the government are trying to shut down the internet and everything in Nigeria so that they can pretty much do all of their havoc and atrocities in closed doors. I think it's left for especially the Nigerians in diaspora and other Africans to try as much as possible to keep this movement going and make sure that at the end of the day, those people that lose their life didn't just lose their life for waste. So we can't stop, especially when people have already started dying for the cause. The cause has to continue. We have to push forward. And all I can say is rest in peace to all those who lost their life for the betterment of Nigeria today, the 20th of September 2020. Rest in peace. I'm out, guys. Peace.